Richard, you're a young scientist in the agricultural sphere. What does your work entail?
So I'm a master's student at the University of Pretoria, and my research revolves around looking at how we can use social media to connect small-scale farmers to scientifically sound information and to our science institutions.
And what are your findings? What have you found through your work?
So we found that these small-scale farmers are organizing themselves in online communities, sharing information, connecting themselves to markets, but the information is not always scientifically accurate. And so as an agricultural scientist, I'm really passionate about finding ways to connect these small-scale farmers to the information they need to boost their yields and improve their production.
How do you separate the hubris from the gold?
So obviously as a scientist we have access to these scientific resources, and being in the university system we have access to incredible experts, and so we have this vast knowledge at our disposal, but we just need to find a way to package it in a way that these small-scale farmers can utilize and really understand and incorporate into their production system.
Now, you are one of 3 delegates from Southern Africa that's going to visit the Youth Ag Summit in Brazil later this year. What do you expect from this summit?
So I'm quite excited to connect with agricultural researchers from around the world, more young agricultural researchers specifically, to tackle all the problems we have in the global food system. And so it's really about building these connections and finding solutions to the problems that we're trying to solve here in South Africa and worldwide.
Yeah, the big question around the summit is, how do we solve food security going on 2050? What are some of your ideas?
So I'm really passionate about sustainability, and so I have a strong interest in the sustainable intensification of agriculture. Obviously we know land is now limited and quite a hot topic, especially in South Africa, and so it's how do we do more with less land without draining our natural resources.
Richard, then lastly, why should the youth get involved in agriculture? What opportunities are there for them?
So agriculture is such a diverse field to go into. It's not just planting seeds into the ground, it's really looking at every aspect of the production system. And so particularly for scientifically minded young people, the scope that they can get into is staggering. And obviously going forward we need to solve these complex problems to feed a growing population.